I think all the best. Thank you very much. So that's the news from the center. It's India who won the toss and they put it to bowl first.
India bowling first coming into this contest with two changes. Rinku Singh to pad that batting lineup and Shivam Dube with the new ball now. What do you make of that?
Well, he's bowled well. We saw that he's added a little bit of pace. He uses his height to good effect. He can get the ball to bounce. And the Dubai pitch, if you hit the deck, you can get the ball to bounce. So it is a chance that they're taking. They might not actually have the ball all 4 overs. They might look to give him 2 overs at the start, see if he can get a wicket or so. And Rinku, that's been this Indian think tank has always wanted to strengthen their batting, have a little more batting depth, and that is the reason why they've got him. And also because you see that he can replace Hardik Pandya with the big ones.
All right, it's time to head down to the middle for the pitch report.
Well, we'll take a look at the surface in a moment. No surprise at all to me that India have decided to bowl first 8 times. They've played Pakistan in T20 cricket, chasing the 1-ball-8. So we'll look at this feather bed rubbing the surface for tonight. What are you seeing? A little less grass you mentioned at the top. Yeah, lot less grass, and it looks flat, really. And the only thing, I believe it might get a little slower as the game progresses because of that lack of grass. But otherwise, like you mentioned, India's track record chasing is good, so they back themselves. 127 and 171. It's only the third time in the tournament this pitch has been used. Both games have been India, Pakistan. Those have been the scores batting first. The 171 was decent, but India chased both those down really comfortably. What Pakistan need to do better? I think a 170 in a final is like 180, 190 in a league game. So if they get 170, I think it's a good score. It may not be match winning, but you can certainly put pressure on the opposition. Yeah, it's good enough to get that 170. The crowd are in as well, so they've got to silence them from India's team point of view that using the toss. No Hardik. What about the loss of that? And how about bringing Rinku in as well? Yeah, they've strengthened the batting, and that's why they're probably chasing. Hardik is a tough win to swallow because the whole balance of the side gets messed up when he's not playing, and that's why in hindsight they'll realize that in a nothing game, a dead rubber, you save your all-rounder, you save your most precious player because he's an all-rounder. Influences the balance of the side, but that's in hindsight. Well, speaking of saving, you generally save the best for last. As Abbas Uddin and the team here at the Dubai International Stadium.
একদম স্টেপ করো প্রয়োজনে
Off with Ravi though, 175, 180, batting first in a final.
প্রয়োজনে সোজা এইরকম করো সোজা সোজা তোমার সোজা করে করো হেরান হয়ে আছে
All right, batting first. How do you see them going? What's a good score? 170 is what Ravi reckons.
First of all, they'll get used to playing, knowing that Pandya is not in the playing 11. That definitely confidence in the team. Okay, you've been doing well against Pakistan the other day, but he came after 6 overs in that game. And today, if he bowls a new ball, 6 overs, different mindset, different pressure altogether. So these are pluses for Pakistan. And one again, they don't want to do Pakistan. They get crazy and lose 2-3 wickets in the first 6 overs. And then the spinners will come very handy. And for Indian playing 11, Rinku is playing his first game in this Asia Cup. And I think it's not easy for someone. Okay, they will be net 70, probably netting every day, but middle is a very good player. Yes, so he's a good player. And he relishes tough situations. And that's what they'll probably get this evening. Because he'll go back into 6th, maybe 5, Sixth might be Rinku Singh. So it's going to be interesting, but those first 6 overs, batting by Pakistan is going to be crucial. Because if they get stuck into Shivam Dube, then they could get off to a flying start, and that makes it possible for them to get 181, 180, 200 plus. I hope Sam, you should realize the law of physics. Today he should just take his time. Just 1 over. Take the strike, give the strike to Sam. And then once you hit, then you play your shots.
Right.
I mean, in Pakistan, everybody has been giving advices, ex-ministers, a lot of people, and one of our ex-ministers said he should. But what he said, there's no winters hai ande abhi na khao ande baad mein khana, because he had so many zeros, that boy. But talent is there. I'm glad Pakistan is backing him up.
Right.
He's the future of Pakistan cricket. So he should be there in the playing 11. Hopefully he'll be his day today.
All right, we're speaking about India bowling first, which means we make way for one of India's biggest match winners, a man with freakish accuracy, a lethal yorker, and a calm mind that revels at the biggest stage. Jasprit Bumrah spoke to us ahead of this India versus Pakistan final. Let's hear it to his thoughts.
Jasprit, thank you so much for your time. Just your experience so far in this Asia Cup.
It's been exciting. Interesting weather, interesting wickets. You know, the wickets changing, the weather is changing. So not very often in a multinational tournament you play one opposition 3 times. So interesting is the word for me.
Yes, and we've seen different range of Jasprit Bumrah as well. You're swinging the new ball a lot, and which has been great fun to watch as well. Reasons for that?
Yeah, it's a different role. The team has wanting to use me up front in 3 overs. So this is something which is very new for me as well, because I've not been used to doing this role. I maybe remember I did it in 2016 when I first came in the international side. So it's an interesting role. I'm happy to do whatever role the team asks me to do and try to contribute to the best of my ability.
Interesting also to be a part of a team that is dominating so much. I mean, your T20 record, India's record is phenomenal. So personally, how do you handle that? Because that is really the true picture. The team is looking ominous.
I think in this format you don't look at reputation, because I think IPL has helped a lot, because all the youngsters in our team are very, very confident and they know they're very good. I remember when I came in 2016, I did have a conversation that, okay, you're still trying to convince yourself, but all the other players that I see, they played hardly 5-7 games, but they're so confident, they know they're really good, they played against best bowling lineups, they've dominated them. So I think that really helps to get them confidence, and then they take the game forward as it comes.
But I think that's the key. The climate in the dressing room must be very positive. Final question. Obviously, India beaten Pakistan comfortably. Just because it's the final, do you look at this contest especially any differently?
Any game you start from zero. You take the confidence from previous games, and you don't go too high, too low in any opposition. We've always maintained that. We always felt like when we focus on our team, we focus on our strengths and our...
Today's
lectures.
Yes.
ফোনটা ধরতে হবে তো কই
Or just breathe. What sort of mindset he has when he comes out and talks about the cricket circuit, when he balls the kick, you're going to be
আর ফোন করতে ক্লাবে যেতে তো এখন কুড়িবার ফোন করবে
Yes, he'll watch back his highlights and then he'll want to talk about it. Actually looking at your stroke play, or are you just looking at how you were looking at that?
How you are looking? That's not nothing, sometimes when you played a shot, some bad batters are there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in Australia. I mean, they used to show Channel 9 highlights in the evening by 7-8 o'clock. We used to come back to the hotel. Every cricketer watches it. It's very normal to watch yourself. India, how do you look? How do you perform? How your celebration is? You're not looking like an idiot while celebrating. That too. So you learn from it too.
The men who are doing the hard yards definitely don't look like an idiot at any point in time. But it is time now for a short break. On the other side, we talk about the teams going into this final of the DP World Asia Cup 2025. So come right back to that.
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया है जो आगे जाकर यूनिकॉर्न्स बने हैं. What do you think of our idea?
It's a really shitty idea. Most more college jobs. I quit.
तो क्या करना है?
मैं आपके साथ काम करना चाहता हूँ. आपके विजन को रियलिटी बनाना चाहता हूँ. हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो रिस्की तो है. Sir, but the biggest risk is not taking any risk. Watch Barcelona versus PSG, 2nd October 12:30 a.m. live on Sony Live and Sony Sports Network. The UEFA Champions League is brought to you by Oppo and Pepsi, UEFA Champions League official sponsors.
Public सो रही है. They need to wake them up.
हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो रिस्की तो है, but the biggest risk is not taking any risk.
एक के बाद एक के बाद एक के बाद एक. अरे थकती नहीं हो क्या?
மெர்சி என்ற சிறுமி காணாமல் போன குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது.
அந்த பொண்ணு உங்கள்கிட்ட பேசும்போது சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி வித்தியாசம் ஏதாவது தோணுச்சா உங்களுக்கு?
இல்லை சார், இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் முடியிற வரைக்கும் பணம் வராது சார்.
பணம் வராது.
सर ये डीएफओ का क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है. कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियाल मैड्रिड हो. यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं.
11 सीजन में पहली बार इंडिया गॉट टैलेंट पर होने जा रहे हैं लाइव ऑडिशंस. चमत्कार है, नमस्कार है. India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से रात 9:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन पर. अटैक. मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन, केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी. इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है. अंदरवाल प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए. ये रहा.
மெர்சி என்ற சிறுமி காணாமல் போன குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது.
அந்த பொண்ணு உங்கள்கிட்ட பேசும்போது சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி வித்தியாசம் ஏதாவது தோணுச்சா உங்களுக்கு?
இல்லை சார், இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் முடியிற வரைக்கும் பணம் வராது.
ऊपर हल्का बड़ा ऊपर हल्का ऊपर आरे
हमारी आस है
For 1% equity in my company.
मैं तकरीबन 250 करोड़ का टर्नओवर अचीव करूँ.
सप्लाई बढ़ा नहीं देखोगे तो बड़ा काम कैसे?
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया है जो आगे जाकर यूनिकॉर्न्स बने हैं. What do you think of our idea?
It's a really shitty idea. हम क्यों उसको खाना सोचते हैं?
क्या करना है?
आपके साथ काम करना चाहता हूँ. आपके विजन को रियलिटी बनाना चाहता हूँ. हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो रिस्की तो है. Sir, but the biggest risk is not taking any risk.
This is extra innings. It's the final of the DP World Asia Cup 2025 and fans of both teams have enough reason to cheer on their favorite sides. The overall head-to-head between these two sides in the format is dominated by India. But when it comes to finals of multi-nation tournaments, Pakistan leads that head-to-head 3-2. Which one of these two sides will come out on top this evening? It's only a matter of time. This is the 11 that Pakistan are going into this final with. It's unchanged for the last two encounters. You're seeing your host.
Absolutely same side. The batting Sam at number 3. Then of course the vast middle order for Shaheen is bowling well, batting well. Haris Rauf and of course the British men abroad. So yeah, confident side. They should get into the game today, believe in themselves, and just go out and have fun too. Because it's a big day, like it's a big final of the Asia Cup. What else you want? So you are there, both teams work hard, go out, play hard cricket and just have fun.
Your Sunday plan has made itself. Fans of India coming in to see their favorite men in blue in action. They come in with 3 changes. I think India misses out, but they've got some good options in.
Yes, they have. I think that change was forced on them because Sandeep Pandya wasn't fit. But that looks like a very, very solid lineup. Pandya not being there means the captain has only got 5 bowlers. With Pandya being there,
captain has the extra option of using Shivam Dubey or Akshar Patel, and so I think that is going to be just a little bit where Surya Kumar will have to think how to make those changes.
If there was one thing we know about Hardik Pandya, it's that he relishes nights like these. He is a big match player. Now, in his absence, who's going to fill those big shoes?
Well, I mean,
You mean today?
Tonight.
Tonight.
I think it'll be, let me see, Rinku Singh.
What are we expecting from Rinku Singh?
Rinku Singh expecting him to finish the job.
এটা একটু সোজা করে যাবে না
Nicely put. And when you talk about Pakistan, they're
Usme
coming
setting
out to
করতে হবে,
bat
তুমি সোজা করলে হবে না।
first. Saeed Mayub, Saeed
হেঁটে যাবে।
Which batter in that lineup do you think is going to walk through the bat?
Something is looking quite good. As an opener, he's got runs as well. As long as he keep the bat in both hands, he'll be good to go because he got out twice with single, slipping the bat out of his hand. But over and all, he's the main man, and the whole team should bat, it should revolve around him. And of course, back of the mind, mid overs, how to tackle the best spinners in the world right now. And of course, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us in our build-up of this final match of the DP World Asia Cup 2025. This is the third consecutive Sunday that we are being treated to an India versus Pakistan match, but this is where the stakes are at an all-time high.
மெர்சிக்கு ஹசன் காணாம போன குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது.
அந்த பொண்ணு உங்ககிட்ட பேசும்போது சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி வித்தியாசமா ஏதாவது தோணுச்சா உங்களுக்கு?
இல்ல சார், இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் முடியிற வரைக்கும் பணம் வராது சார்.
பணம் வராது. सर ये डीएफओ कब क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है.
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हम एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल प्लेयर के साथ कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियाल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर इज्जत भी मिलेगी जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
11 सीजन में पहली बार इंडिया गॉट टैलेंट पर होने जा रहे हैं लाइव ऑडिशंस। चमत्कार है, नमस्कार है। India's Got Talent. 4 अक्टूबर से रात 9:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन पर। अटैक! All set for the final. This is the DP World Asia Cup 2025 final. India taking on Pakistan, and it's another warm evening. Sticky conditions, a full house. And, everyone awaiting this match. All roads in Dubai leading to the Dubai International Stadium, and a full house expected. And this is the first time the two teams will meet in 41 years. The pitch looks a good one. Not much grass on the surface, the same surface that was used in the previous two games between India and Pakistan. And it's back from the onset. Toss took place a little while earlier, and India won the toss. Decided to field first. Pakistan playing the same side as they played in the last couple of games. Yunus is with me. No surprise, any changes?
Yeah, a couple of wins under their belt coming to the final. They decided to go with the same. They have issues with their batting, especially Abbas Salman not scoring runs. Saeed Mayub is another issue, another problem for them. But good thing is that Farhan up front is pretty good, and then of course the lower middle order is scoring runs. So the bowling, Pakistan has been outstanding. They defended 135 in the previous match against Bangladesh. Salman Ali Agha will be expecting the same from this bowling lineup again.
So 3 changes in the Indian side. You can see Hardik Pandya has an
injured quadriceps, so will be out of today's contest. It's a big blow. Archit Rana not there from the last game, as is Arshdeep Singh coming into the side. Shivam Dubey, who might just open the bowling with Jasprit Bumrah. And relying heavily on spin. Riku Singh comes into the side. Jasprit Bumrah, also who missed out in the last game, will play in today's final. So spin heavy, India. So India winning the toss, deciding to field first, and already a big crowd up the streets. At least a good 2 hours before the start of play. Get their vantage positions. And a good contest in the offing because the pitch looks a good one. Interesting to see how the outfield plays. It's been a little on the slower side in Dubai as compared to Abu Dhabi. But the atmosphere, as always in an India-Pakistan game, electrifying. Massive crowd. And they're still coming in. There are few seats, very few left, so hurry up. It's going to be a great contest. It's been a long wait. Pakistan playing India in the final of the Asia Cup after 41 years. It's a big occasion. And we're all ready and set to